Okay, so Daniel, so if you check your Discord, I am going to be chatting with you at tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to work on a little commission. I'll take you through the process. Well, find it. So here's my little sketch of what I need to do for my commission. I might as well get cracking on it. I've got myself, printed myself some isometric paper. And so this is just a top-down version. We are going to make it isometric. So when I'm making an isometric map, I have to do a few variations. Now there's a little shine here. Let's see if I can rub it off. Oh, is there shine on it? No. I'm just gonna turn this light off. Okay. Now hopefully that's okay. No interlacing. That's good. So this is how we're going to work things. See this paper here. Let me think. Yeah, we're going to have our isometric circle like this. Okay, so we are making another Star Wars map. And this is going to be a nightclub, which it's in some sector. We're going to look up some of the details. Okay, so this is how my light board works. So I can then grab my page. Ooh, suddenly a regular page is a transparent page. So there we go. This is going to be just for sketching purposes and just basic layout. Okay, so I ran out of masking tape, which I normally stick things down with, and I discovered basic electrical tape is actually perfect because it literally does not rip up my paper, which is a disaster every time. So I'm going to use this. Oh, and it creates some nice effects. Look at that. Okay. So I'm going to stick this down like this. And what I've taken to doing also is, because sometimes you can lose your way as to where on your isometric paper you were using, I'm going to just, on either side, draw me some lines. Actually, you know what? A good idea to start with would be, let's create our border. So let's go to, so it's like, actually, we're going to have to go a little bit longer on this side. Okay, so we use, it's a thicker border on this side just so that we line up with the vertical isometric line. So I have two versions. This is why I print out my own. I have one with the vertical lines going this way and one. So obviously, if I turn this to the side, the vertical lines are going horizontal, which is no good. I want them going upwards. That's what I call vertical lines. Oh, there will be. Oh no, actually, there's. Will there be something I've literally just discovered? Oh, this is going to change everything. Oh, sorry. But I did not know that my light board could actually work as a little whiteboard. I mean, in technical drawing sense. Okay, so we're going to rotate this around. We're going to get this lined up perfectly. Nice. Okay, we have that. Okay. Sure, everything is lined up. So isometric work is super, super, slow and concentrated. It's not really. As once you get into the flow of things, it's daunting to begin with, but if you get the swing of things. Okay, now I can just run this along. I've got my vertical lines, and I've got the edge of my board, which I can just slide my. See that? Nice. Okay, I'm just marking those so that if at a later stage I want to take the isometric paper away, it possibly won't come off here until I'm done. I'm thinking, actually, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do the actual map here. And if you look at this, there you go, 30 degrees. So no more lining up. So let's get a point over this side here. It's roughly halfway, or let's just get it actually halfway. Let's see. Okay, that's around the halfway point. And let's follow this across the opposite side. And this is our point over here. So now, doesn't reach. We'll do this. Okay, flip this with a catches a little bit. Make sure it's lined up. Okay, this is going to be the extent of our isometric circle. And I always have to look up how to form an isometric circle. There is a technique. Especially for one this big, I'm going to use a compass. This is good. Let's do a vertical line here. This is the center. Oh, it's gone off a little bit at an awful weird angle. Even the slightest blemish. Not blemish, but mistake. I just need to get that. Oh, like so. And this is going to be our circle. This is basically, I went down the rabbit hole and watched all of Commander Mark. All of his stuff, and it's actually great fun. He used all these keywords, which I forgot, but it will probably come back to me. When you kind of flatten a square like this, you might as well use them, because it's good enough for Commander Mark, it's good enough for me. I did not have PBS as a kid, so therefore I do not get these references. Okay, so this is perfect, because look, we got even numbers. We could have gone either way. This is our center point. Now, which means we have even numbers down this way. how do you form? Actually, I think I know from memory how to form a circle flattened onto an isometric plane. This is what we're going to do. Okay, so this distance here. Okay, this is going to be, so you take an arc this way, arc or chord. It's going to be an arc. This is the diameter of our circle here, and this is going to be the diameter of our circle this direction. It's the sound the pencil makes. And then we do the opposite. I'm wondering how much I can do from memory, because I've done a whole heap of these. I actually like to make little templates of various size circles, so I can just like throw them behind and just take a little sketch, because I'm not, unless I'm doing something this big, I'm not going to do it extremely, yeah, I don't know. So this one here, this is how you do your isometric circle. So this one here, from this point here, I'm going to swing around like so, and the same from here around to here from this point. And then, and this, I think it's just approximation, but this is coming from this point, you're going around like this. But it seems to do a great job of completing your isometric. Let me just make sure that the chat, oh, live chat. Okay, oh, this is visible. Perfect. So I will be back. I'm going to type that in the chat as well, just in case people have not. Okay. Back in 2 minutes. Getting a compass. You are going to be so disappointed when you read that. And you say, oh, that's not the compass I was expecting. Okay, see you in 2 minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. And I have my compass, so I know which way is north. It is that way! What? Oh, Harold packed my bag again. He gave me the wrong compass. Right. Now, but I can use this here. So, I'm not too concerned about major accuracy. I'm going to be going over this freehand, so it's all good if there's a little small mistake here and here. But this is how we do it. I think, as he would probably say, as he's like, I'm the leader. I'm not doing any clerical duties. In fairness, I cannot fire Harold because, well, Who would do that job? Who at all would do that job? Okay, so there's our flattened circle. Oh, we need another little circle here. Okay, so let's do the very same. But is there a way that we can? Oh, we do. We know that this is going to come into here. So how far out do we need to go? We've got our lifts in the center. Let's just give that kind of a 4x4. That should be enough space for our lifts. So how much space do we need? So this is gonna be like a foyer, and there's gonna be some like tables and shite. So you know what we'll do is see what kind of percentage of this. So this is so 16. So 8 is halfway. I've just completely messed it up. So then let's say quarter. No, say that. Three eighths. Okay, so how far is this? Oh, this is about 8 as well. That's handy. Okay, so let's go to here. Okay. So this is the size of our. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's expand that. It's actually interesting to do this on the stream because what am I going to say? I'm kind of nervous about, making a mistake, but actually, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to really make a mistake. It's all good. Here we go. So this is 8, then this is going to be 8. So this is going to be 8. Huh. Oh yeah, that's 8 there, because that's going directly in line with this one here. That's going to join with that. Perfect. And if you ever want to know what it looks like without the grid, this is why I use this. There we go. That's what it looks like. I know, I see people using the grid, and it looks great, especially if you're going to use it for, let's say, a table. Plan to use it with miniatures and something, but you can't really place a miniature on these. So, but you want to kind of like plan out your map to be used with miniatures. Then it's good to know where all of your little hexes are. Your squares of the ground. Grid. Can't think of the word. That's because I haven't taken a sip of tea in over half an hour. Now, Daniel, if you are still here, we could actually, talk through your map directly after the stream if you're up for it. While I have my camera set up. That's up to you. So we are making, Daniel's map is going to be an elevated city. It's like the maps that require the most attention, the most, I suppose, effort on my part. It's not effort in the sense that like it's work. It's so enjoyable. Yeah, nice. I was thinking of I'll probably map to 7:30 or 8. Now, if that's not too late for you, I just assume that people have game night on a Saturday. But make the most. Yeah, it's your first time for making the most work for me. There have been others that the thing is, I enjoy it, and that's what I could promise that I'll make 2 of those maps a month, but they're so labor intensive. I'm really looking forward to it. So it's going to be a series of maps over. Uh, it's like a season map, like a Feywild seasonal map that kind of changes with each season or something like that. That's my impression of it so far. But that you have your spring, and then we have like we'll map kind of the town in its infancy. Summer, it's kind of like coming together, you know, bustling town. Autumn, it's like an absolute thriving city, and then winter is going to be in decay. That's my impression, but like obviously that's why I call my patrons and see what they want, and we'll come up with something. Now, I need to decide how tall the outside of this. Well, I know the rest of this is going to go up because it's like not, or it could be on the top floor. This is going to go up like so. Let's make the walls thicker. Okay, so let's make the walls out to here. So then it would be out to here. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to see it, but we're going to drop the wall kind of when it comes to this side here. And then so the reason why I want to do that now is while I'm doing all of this compass malarkey, I can just shift my compass up and do the same arcs, and I have the shape of my outer wall. And I know that for this map here, this wall here is going to be curved, and then it's going to come up, it's going to jut up like this, and it's going to curve around like so. Curve around like that. But if we can get our compass to do the work for us, and then we have a dance floor, which is it's actually going to drop down slightly. We're going to see some kind of like devices underneath the dance floor, and then we're going to have like a grid on top of the dance floor, which I might arc those around this, and then have lines kind of going in concentric, coming from the center. And then there's a dance floor, and we'll have, I can't think of the name, but is it Tabaxi? I'm not sure. Is Tabaxi Tabaxi is D&D, is it? No. There you go, I just don't know any of my lore. Right, so that's going behind. So actually we aren't going to see that. What's the point in drawing it? We aren't going to see it. But this is going to here. So let's turn this around. And go with using my hand as a compass. So this is, I don't mind doing this because I'm just following the contours. I'm going to be doing everything by hand anyway, like the curves and stuff. Maybe some of the walls I will do as straight lines, but the curves I prefer to do it. Because obviously, well, I could get a compass that I could mount the pen, but I like doing it by hand. Okay, is there anything wrong with that? Send your complaints to I don't care at who gives a flying monkey. I really care about your feedback. Be looking forward to hearing. Okay, so let us decide. We're going to decide what height we're going to make these walls. Just based on this, I think I'm going to make them too high. .com. I said .com. Okay, not .flying monkey. Try it. You know, send an email. You're going to get a very, very well, appropriate response. So, right. So this is going to be 6. So let's pop this one here. We have the same arc. We're just going to show it 6 millimeters. Oh, is it right? 6 millimeters north. Right. Doesn't have to be the most accurate. Do you know what I might do? Okay, this is controversial, but I am going to get a pencil sharpener. I'm not going to sharpen this pencil. I need to pick up. I've started using the 2H because I didn't realize. My art teacher told me that it's easier to rub out a hard pencil than a soft, and I just was amazed by that. I always thought that, you know, softer, it must be easier to rub it out, but you go like this with a hard pencil, you go like this, and it just takes it all off. So, and this is the pencil I used to use for all my technical drawing back when I was just a young fella. So let's go 6 up as well. Nice, like 6. Is that actually going to go? No, it's not. Bloody heck. 7. Oh, do you know what? Okay, you know what? That is a strike. I'm gonna have to get a strike for my. Okay, so here we go. Let's just set up a little strike here. Okay, we got 5. Then I'm done. That's 1 strike. Boom. For lewd comments. We're not even doing anything lewd here. I haven't even started drawing the dancers on the dance floor. Okay? Or slave bikini Leia. Okay? So, save your lewd comments for when there is actually some, you know, lewd content. Honestly. I draw 1 big naked dude and, you know, I get 100 emails with complaints from parents saying this is inappropriate. Actually, I wish I got emails of complaints from parents. Be fun. I like emailing people back in my talks. Okay, so I also like just shite talking, as you probably noticed. Okay, so this is going to be going around like so. And same over here. And what's your back? So yes, we were seeing in Asia. Yeah. So look. Yeah, Asia. Do you know what DemonBot has reduced me to? Okay, every map I make, it's just like, it's like he's trying to incept, you know, some kind of, I don't know, it's some kind of, I don't want to reveal anything, but I reckon it has to be stopped. He has to be stopped. tuning in. This is Children's Hour. We are we have already got like a, this is not children's content, YouTube. Go away. Stop banning my content. But if you are tuning in, children, and this is Children's Hour, actually it isn't, because I suppose you could stay up this late. My children, I would send you to bed without any supper. This is why I shouldn't have a stream, because I just, as I said earlier, yammer on. You're the one doing lewding everything up. I did not. Can you lewd any? That sounds lewd. Lewding something up. Okay. I also, okay, with this, I'm getting back to tutorial mode. Tutorial mode active. While you are making a map like this, the more lines you put on, the more complicated it is, and it also just you reach a point where you're better off just start inking stuff that you need to know. Not that you need to know, but needs to be inked, like the tops of the border, where the top of the wall is, and that's what I'm going to ink first. Yeah, this one here is going up 2, and actually this is perfect because we could just go like that, and like that. Oh, that's actually where it's going to reach perfect. Oh yeah, nice, 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 even better. So this is this is going to here, and then I just arc around like so. And that is the outside of this kind of room that's going around like this. We're going to have a wall going between here, but we can deal with that later. I just want to get the circles done. That's all I want to do. I just want to get the circles done without people, busting my balls. Okay? Okay? It's weird kind of being on a stream with Asia and Demon Pop and not hearing all of your lewd comments. It's like I say all of the things I'm saying is like there's some sort of innuendo that yous would infer from it, which I wouldn't know. I wouldn't necessarily. I wouldn't do anything like that. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this the true and proper way, because this is going to be the outside. So let's just do a little border here. Oh, nice. It's going to be the outside. Do it like this. Okay, so that is so. So, Asia, what's just a random question? What's your project that you need lots of paint for? You could do that. I'm not sure, can I join that Discord and run the stream at the same time? It might cause conflicts. But yeah, by all means, joke about me behind my back. Make lots of lewd comments and whatnot. What you're doing is destroying a man's spirit. No, that thing with the paints. What is it? Like, if it turns out that it's something like utterly boring, and you waited a whole day to tell us, how embarrassed would you be? You should tell us. It's probably the best bet. So as he is making something, I don't know what it is. The more she doesn't tell me, the kind of less than what I know about it. Gave me clues, yeah. But I gave you a whole potion. An entire potion. Not the cheap stuff either. The good shit. So let's go. Let's see. Let's go up here. But this is gonna get complicated. Oh no, this is getting complicated. We're all see, here's the thing, I'm not gonna get any references that you guys make anymore. Right, so this is my regular arc. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. I did this arc. I did this arc. Oh, that's for here, yeah. And then I ripped out my other arc. Okay. So that's going around like so. Okay. And then I need to go out one. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is going here. Let's just see if I can get the midpoint without drawing the whole line. I really confused myself. So this is going all the way to here. We just need this midpoint. And then this one is going all the way to here. If you're tuning in, it is geometry hour, where we make fancy geometrical shapes. So that's the outside of here. And that's what happens. Yeah, of course, when you have concentric circles constructed in isometric, they kind of flatten out on the outside, which kind of looks a bit weird in my opinion. Oh no, it slipped. So those people making too much noise in the chat. Settle down there, chat. The charity in the trees. Oh yes, the voice channel. It would be funny if we had you guys just actually it would probably be shut down if you guys were in this the stream above. Okay, so let's go to here. Okay, so this is one, just a tiny bit above that, tiny bit above that, tiny bit above that. Okay, so this is where the outer border of that would go. Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to do from here to here. We're going to go up to, from here to here, go up to, and then around like so. All right. All right. Okay, then we just need the same, this over this side. So let's go approximate. Okay, out this way, That's the bottom. And then let's go up to 1, 2. So I don't like using compasses because they know your page. Alright, so we have our basic outline at the top of this wall here. Just need to do, the inner walls aren't going to be that thick, so I can approximate those. I actually much prefer, I'm able to use pop-out chat, which I didn't realize was a thing, and so it means that I can actually see all the chat without scrolling down. So let's add some features. Yeah. Okay, right. So let's finish off this here first. Where is my little cheat sheet? I have some. Put that in here. It's the. Here's my cheat sheet. Yeah, let's see if it matches up with. It kind of does. That'll do. Right. So this is what we're going to do. Let's turn this off. Let's see if I can slot this in. Oh, now that's another strike. I'm sorry, it's another strike if someone mentions anything to do with that. I just can't. You can't say anything. It's like my job. So there we go. That's what my cheat sheet is for. I've already worked out I've done all of the calculations in this. This is a 2x2, so I'm just gonna go around like so, especially with these small ones. I'm gonna go here. These are, I don't know what they would call them in Star Wars universe. They're like little turbo lifts. And you're gonna have two they're like there's 2 bars, just the kind of the north bar, south bar, or east bar, west bar, whichever way you want to look at it. So these are the lifts, and let's bring them up. Actually, I think maybe make these taller. You're just striking everything. Try bowling. I don't know. I suppose it made sense back when I did the thing that I was striking. I don't understand really what you're talking about. Sorry for ruining it. It was probably an excellent joke. Right, I'm going to make these tall. That's how dismissive am I? Jog Brogzin's channel shut down for being absolutely dismissive of Demon Bot's joke. Absolute disgrace. Doesn't even deserve patrons. That's like just a news channel. It's tuning in the background. Sorry. So this is approximately perfect. Okay. Hoping it lines up properly. Doesn't look off. So I make these mistakes all the time. That is, I don't think about. I just put way too many details that I don't need. Like for example, this circle here is it's going to serve absolutely no purpose because it's going to be hidden in the background. Because when I go like so, that's that's one lift there. And then there's another lift. Oh, sorry, that's this one here is going to be in the background here. This one here is going to be, so it's just like, it's like a 4-pack of cans. Wire on the top. So just do very lightly, we'll do that. Actually, you know what, this wall here is just going to be connected. So let's go around like that, connected, and then the other bit is going to go around. Oh yeah, so that goes. Just that. This goes like this, and the inside of it doesn't. You can't see anything. Okay, so. So that's connected there. Okay. Now, from here, we're going to have a wall. So build the wall. It's going to go from about here. It's going to be too high. Too high, you can't get over it. Jog Brogzin's channel shut down for really bad puns. Sorry, the news is on the background. Shut down that news there. Yeah, so some of these I can actually ink straight away, I'd say. Should be nicely lined up. Oh, too many of these in the background. That's why here we go. Now I can see a little bit better. And let's dim this slightly. So I can still see it, but I don't want it to completely destroy my eyesight. Right, so. Huh! Oh, yeah, okay. I was just making a mistake. Not that I was making a mistake, but I thought this would connect but here, but I made them twice as high. Okay, so that's connected in like that. And that's going like so. And I've just decided how thick I'm going to make these walls. And that's going to be this thick. This is going to go in like that. Alright. So that's our wall. These are our lifts. And they're going to come out like so. They'll make kind of like have those sticking out a little bit because they have that kind of effect. That I'll have to look this up. Let me pick up my. Can you turn on your mic? Oh, sorry, you can't hear about the thickness of. Oh, okay. Is that a joke? Is it a joke, or is my mic too low? Hello. Actually, oh yeah, hey, my mic is perfect. How dare you? That is another strike. That's another strike for lewdness. Okay, and I'll tell you this much. Commission, no commission. This is instead of a Star Wars map, it's going to be a Babylon 5 map instead. Okay? You've been warned. Babylon 5, Babylon, no, Deep Space Nine. Not Babylon 5. Getting my sci-fi's mixed up. Now, what am I looking for? Oh yes, reference map. Let's look at that. made. Here we go. Just so I can use some consistency. So this is a map that I released on Creative Commons. And I like to emulate these sort of doors here. So actually for the arced ones, yes, just all we need to do is go down, across, so that should do it. And then for ones that are kind of sticking out, don't say it. Ones that are sticking out like so, we'll just have something, a little panel. Maybe we'll just have this one. Okay. I'm just assuming everything that I say is going to have some sort of lewd connotation with some of the people in the chat. It's all in good jest. It's all in good jest. Okay? So, then we have to decide. We have our VIP room over here. Where's it going to end? And how far back is it going to go? So this is the center point for the tops of the walls. So how big do you want to make the bar is the question. But this bar is going to go, it's going to go all the way around, and it's going to link in with the office, which starts somewhere over here. So let's pop this one up. 1, 2. Okay, so that's going to be the wall of the offices. They're going to go out, and they're going to hit. But they're going all the way to here. That's very small. Okay. Will do. So that goes to here. Then we're going to have. We need to do our arc now. But that's our base. Oh, yeah, okay, we didn't actually do. We did. Hang on a sec. I'm getting confused. I get lost quite easily. This is this one here. This is this one here. Okay, perfect. But I didn't finish this one around here. Okay, perfect. So I need to take this distance and strike from here. Strike me down! Strike me down here. Okay. Okay, that's the top of that one. I'm no longer confused. Yay! So that is where this wall is going to end. It's going to go around like so. Oh, nice. I love it when it comes together like so. I love when a plan comes together. Right. So this is going to go out to here. Let's just approximate. It's not aiming all the way towards here, but the bar is going to. The bar on this side is going to go through a door. So the two bars are kind of connected. I suppose we could create like some sort of area over here. They don't have to go too far around. I suppose they could go to here and to here. Anyway, so more like how far around is this one? Let's fill in this wall here as well. Okay, so with this arc, move it up 2. That's going to be, oops, that's going to be where this one is. And then this one here. Oh, I'm not happy. That's just exactly where that arc is going. Slide it up. From here to the outside wall. From here to the inside wall. Here's the inside wall. I go up 2. That's that arc there. And I go from the outside to the outside. Then we go up to here, and it's almost the same. I don't know. I'm just going to approximate. Alright, so this is. Let's just do this. Oh, you know what we could do is strike this one across. That way it would be. So that's where it needs to be. Start from the center of the top of the wall. This is coming out and hitting this one here. Okay, so this area, all this area here is our offices, our security, our kitchens, and then there's going to be corridor behind that links the 2 bars. So it's coming together nicely, I think. This is coming together nicely. But one thing I haven't factored in is, let's turn this off. We have our walkway here for behind the bar. We have a walkway here, and we also have a walkway here. So the thing I'm going to do, the ground here, most of it is not going to be kind of wall. This bar is just going to be up a small section. So we just need to look at where the ground is. So I think the walkway should be 2 in like this. So let's make a box for that. This is where things get interesting. Not interesting, but maybe hazardous. Let's go around this side. Because the more lines I add, the more the fear rises. And it's just like when I'm inking one stroke wrong direction, and I start swearing. It's not nice. I'm not going to swear in the stream. Well, I'll try not to. But I'm not going to swear at my map on the stream. I kind of did in a previous stream with my with the dungeon. Yeah. I made a few mistakes, but you know, it all worked out. Actually, I made one absolutely dreadful mistake, which I just like, okay, it's something that's butchered here, it's all blood. I did have to get the PG rating on my map somehow, so otherwise, you know, you don't want to, want for general consumption map. Actually, I think Drawing a Big Naked Guy made it PG. Maybe included the nakedness. My word, Azia and I might just turn off XP for Azia and Demonbot on Discord because it's going to use in their heads, honestly. They're not peasants, they're other people. They have feelings, and They are human beings. Actually, good question is, what is the delay on the stream? Because I can test it. Tell me, barely hear what you say most of the time. Okay, I'm super quiet. Do you know what? Let's see if I can fix that. I have like I'm looking at my line and it's kind of I could increase it slightly, but I don't want it too loud.
Hello? Is that better? If I put on this voice, I need to put on a streaming voice. That's better.
It's very tasty. I'm tempted. It is actually this mic I got as a birthday present last year. I'll just stick it right here. Okay. I hope it's not good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just check my. Yeah, it's coming through this mic here. Okay. No, I don't want to change my settings. Yeah. All right. So I've been streaming for an hour. I actually have gotten some work done. And funny enough, I would normally be talking this much to myself if there wasn't a stream there. So all is just normal as it should be. Yeah. So anyway, I want to just do a little test. When I drop this, okay, I want you like that, okay. When I do it the next time, I want you just to spam the chat to see what sort of delay we have. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to drop it. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. How much of a delay have we got? Or people just weren't paying attention. You're probably having your own conversation in the Discord. Okay. Did you just say, yeah, stick it there? I'm gonna say that is definitely an assumed mark on the lewdness track. And I think I'm gonna end this stream before we hit 5. I presumed as much. So I presumed as much, yeah. And I've already turned off XP. And actually, there's a button, like on Mi 6. I just like click. Oh, all your XP gone. I'm not going to use it, but the threat is there. It's like a nuclear deterrent. 5 YouTube bans. Oh, if I hit 5, yeah, it's true. Anyway. Hopefully the delay wasn't too bad. We did have an opportunity to test it. We didn't. But I think it's all okay. So this is going to have like a similar feel to this, but it'll be a little cozier because it's going to be a nightclub. Going to have lots of decor like lamps and shite like that. And a lovely dance floor with holographic projections. Corellian, that is the sector, or it's the kind of the world that it's that this is going to be set on. So if you aren't my patrons that are in the chat at the moment and you're watching this, I appreciate you also watching it, and if you'd like to join my Patreon, the link is in the description. I very much appreciate it, and I will talk to you all soon next week.